The DelmarvaLife kitchen is stocked full of fresh and fabulous flavors that will soon marry to become shrimp sliders that are going to knock you off your feet. Probably us too. And who better to put them together for us than this gentleman right here?
This is Joe White, the owner of the Shrimp Boat in West Ocean City. How are you?
Great, thanks for having me out here. Are you ready for some seafood?
We are so ready for seafood. I think everybody is ready for seafood. And you are making shrimp sliders.
I'm making one of the things that, we make at the Shrimp Boat. We open in a couple weeks, but also you can enjoy this in that area of the season where it's hard to find good fresh seafood.
Okay, all right. So what do we got here? Going on here?
So we're going to do two things. First, Jimmy, I was going to ask you if, earlier we diced up some onion and some celery, and we're just going to dump it in our saute pot with butter.
Right on there. Saute pot?
Yep.
Okay.
Should I have a spatula to do it properly, or?
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid if I just dump that, I'll be throwing stuff all over the place. You've seen me in the kitchen before, Joe. I know that.
Safety conscious. That's always a good thing.
Yeah.
It looks good on TV.
And we're gonna saute this until it's clear.
Oh, okay.
Which is not long, right?
It won't take real long. And at the same time, Lisa,
yeah?
If you'll take these shrimp.
Okay.
Now these are some smaller shrimp, and all you gotta do is just kind of chop them in half.
In half?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't even have to be overly pretty.
Oh, okay.
Basically what we're making is like a crab cake, but with shrimp.
Okay.
And when you're making crab cakes like we do, you have almost no filler in them. The shrimp won't hold together just the same. You want to stir that around just a little bit? Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I got fascinated by what she was doing over there.
And we're going to make them smaller into sliders and dust them with some panko. And rather than have a bunch of filler in them, they're just going to be a little bit smaller.
Okay.
So we want the shrimp to kind of have that same size.
Get it?
Actually,
I get it.
It looks pretty good.
Do I need to keep these moving?
Just a little bit. I mean, I think once they got that initial, that butter was pretty hot sitting in there.
Yes, it was.
But I think they're happy now.
There, you got some happy celery and onion there. Okay, you're brave sticking your hand in there while I'm cutting up the shrimp.
So earlier I made one and let it cool. So this base right here, you would just take it off to the side and let it cool.
Okay.
And then once it cools, this is it right here. Okay. So then you're going to throw your shrimp right in there.
Oh, okay. Oops, one hit the floor. That's
I'll
okay.
get it.
Fresh shrimp, sometimes they jump.
No dog, I'll get it.
Would you mix that together for me? All right, great.
Okay.
So yeah, we can turn this off now.
Sure,
yeah, and just let it kind of simmer down. We'll make some more later on with that.
Yeah. So you're in the off season, getting ready for the on season.
We have my nephew Hunter and I, who we run our wholesale part together. We were just down in North Carolina catching up with some of the guys who catch us shrimp and clams, and you're seeing a lot of gear getting set up and getting ready for the season. So 2 weeks we'll be ready.
Oh, that's exciting.
All right,
that's perfect. All right, and then we're going to add all the rest of the ingredients right over here.
Okay, what do we have here?
All right, so we have some mayo.
Okay.
And some.
All of this?
Yeah, all of that. Yeah, I went ahead and measured it out. All of this panko, and we'll put the recepe. We'll have the recipe available if somebody wants it. All the panko. A little bit of this is ground mustard and pepper.
Okay.
Coarse ground pepper.
Okay.
And then just a little pinch of our special shrimp seasoning.
Oh, this is your secret.
So what's in this?
I told you before, remember?
No.
Oh, wow, that's the only time. Should have wrote it down.
I should have.
You want to mix that together?
Okay, yeah,
you can mix that with the spatula.
Oh, okay.
There.
So are you
either one of them?
Are you looking forward to opening up in a couple of weeks?
I am. There's some challenges that we're going to have to face. And you've heard it in the news. Some of the crab picking places don't have crab pickers. It's concerning.
Making it tight on you then.
Well, yeah, I'm an end user in a way. So are our customers. Right now only one of our picking houses on the Eastern Shore have crab pickers.
Oh my goodness.
And this is going to be a challenge because we have a lot of local watermen who are relying on those folks being able to pick fresh crab meat. Yeah. And if you all want a crab cake, we're going to need them to do their job.
We got it from the very beginning.
All right, so is this where I get to make the patties?
It is, yeah. So I just put some of the extra panko. Now, it's important, this is unseasoned panko. And we're going to make these cakes, and they're about 3 ounces each. And I'll set that right there for you.
Okay.
Okay, so while she's doing that, we're going to take a real quick commercial break. And I'm going to see if you can tell me what your secret ingredient is. But listen, we'll get back here in just a second.
Everything's coming together nicely in the DelmarvaLife kitchen as we get ready to put the bow on these shrimp sliders. Owner of the shrimp boat, Joe White, leading the charge today. We made them into little patties, put them in there to fry up, and boy, they smell good.
They're just about right.
You pointed out the two on the left you had in the refrigerator to cool.
I did, yep.
And the two on the right, we just put them right in the pan.
It's a little trick. So when you patty these up, actually put them in the fridge for about 30 minutes.
Right.
Same with crab cakes. If you can just let them just kind of get firm,
right,
then they'll hold together.
Gotcha.
If you take crab cakes, you mix them together, throw them in the oven, they're going to explode. Same with the shrimp sliders.
Okay.
Just give them like 20, 30 minutes in there. So.
All right. And I imagine these don't have to cook very long.
No, it's going to be about 2 to 3 minutes aside.
Yeah.
So.
And those are about ready then.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull these out for you.
Ooh, exciting.
And then we make a special slider sauce that goes right on top. We make a special slider sauce that goes right on top of these.
Yeah.
And
that one's mine.
Yeah.
I'm taking that one.
And it adds just a little bit of a kick to the top, but it's not spicy.
Okay.
Now, we have a spicy sauce
Is that
too.
it?
Yep.
You do it because I don't know how much. This is not the spicy one?
No, it's just got a little kick. It's not like you're like.
I was going to say, dump the rest of it on there. What's the whole up here, Joe?
And then you can add a slice of tomato if you're into tomato. We usually serve it with French fries or coleslaw or potato salad, you know, whatever seasonal. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess this is
it's time.
It's time, Jimmy. I'm gonna move.
So
Joe out of the
you
way.
understand we try to let these cool as much as we can. I appreciate Joe coming in here today. And you said you open in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah, on Thursday the 17th for lunch.
That's not contingent on whether or not we have pickers in and you can get.
You know, at any point in time, if we don't have enough folks in the industry, you know, catching crabs, picking crabs, it makes it a challenge. Now, I mean, that's my job to go out and have enough relationships, and that's
be able
what
to
I
find
do.
what you need.
Yeah, and to make sure that it's at the quality that we want. I mean, unfortunately, with crab meat shortages, we won't do it. But you know, the alternative for foreign meat and that sort of thing, it's you don't want to go that way, and we wouldn't.
Yeah.
So.
Well, maybe Jimmy,
appreciate that,
you
Joe.
got some time. Can you go help him
I'll
out?
go. Listen, it'll take me a while to pick a crab, but I'll give it my best shot. That's mine.
Well,
Don't you get confused here.
Okay.
That one's.
All right. Boy.
You ready?
Yeah.
I get very defensive when it comes to this.
I didn't say they were not messy.
You didn't say that, did you?
I didn't. I never promised.
Avoided that completely.
But they are delicious.
As always.
Joe.
It does fill that seafood desire.
It really does.
Just a little bit.
We've missed
And
this.
you can taste the shrimp.
Yes.
I mean, the shrimp's the most forward thing in there, but the sauce and the little bit of crunch from the breadcrumbs just kind of
It
enhances
makes it perfect.
Yeah.
I went in for 2.
Joe White, Shrimp Boat, you are the man. Look forward to seeing you again.
Nice seeing you all.
Come
Thanks
back.
for having me out.